lot of free market capitalists say that socialism doesn't work, but the socialists point towards more nationalised systems like the NHS, for example, which a lot of Britons say is the best thing about the country. How would you respond to that?
The NHS is not a good healthcare system. Internationally speaking, it is on the lower end of most league tables, and certainly when it comes to things like cancer survival rates, most European-style social insurance systems are far more effective. They still provide universal coverage, and they don't have the same national religion following them that we, for some silly reason, do in Britain. Another thing that gets confused with this is if you criticize the NHS as a bad system or a bad way of managing healthcare, people will assume that you therefore dislike the staff that work for the NHS, which is, of course, complete nonsense. But the NHS has not been an example of a successful socialist system. If you look at waiting lists in the UK, if you try to get a doctor's appointment, I think most people intuitively have some grasp of this. And actually, I think in the wake of COVID-19, they're not beginning to question the NHS by and large. I think that's perhaps wishful thinking from free marketers like myself, but they are beginning to question just in general whether the healthcare in this country is working as well as it should. And the response that will often be pointed to is, well, we just need to put more money into the NHS. The NHS has a fairly average level of funding compared to a lot of other developed countries in terms of how much as a percentage of GDP we spend on it. And yet we are not getting very good outcomes. So to me, no, that's not a good example of socialism.